Anyway, like I say, yes, Germany. When the U.S. people or some people went into Germany, like I said, Germany is my country. I would like I would abandon the whole fucking world for Germany. Germany supported me the most. Germany was always behind me. Those German scientists, those German immigrants, and the Irish, my different groups from around the world, they were behind me and supporting me, and they loved me. They adored me. They make all these films saying Adolf Hitler, blah, 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 blah. That's just some idiot trying to confuse things. No, they loved me, Lucifer Star. You know, they supported me. That's why there's America. That's why there's everything. And like I say, I feel just as strongly about my life forms as they felt about me. Just as strongly. They loved and adored me, and I loved and adored them. They were willing to die for me. They were willing to do anything for me. I'm willing to die for them. I'm willing to do anything for them. It's a two-part system. Women loved and adored me and cared for me and put their trust in me. And I put my trust in them. So, like I said, if you were there, if you knew all the things I knew about how everyone had supported, everyone had, how they had spent so many, like there were so many people that spent time with me and nurtured me. And I'm not talking about Rodney, I'm not talking about Rosalie, I'm talking about other people throughout time and space. There were 70 groups that spent time with me that just loved and lavished love and adornment on me and just cared about me. There are people that paid me homage, that were looking for me. They were, you know, so like I say, well, I mean, the feeling is mutual between me and my people. They were fiercely devoted to me, and I'm fiercely devoted to them. I decided that they were going to be my people, and I was going to be their lord, their leader, until I'm dead. Even the Japanese, I'm a fierce supporter and defender of them at all, and them too. Like they might say is they would love me a long time, or at least for a long time. There wasn't really a word for it, for forever in Chinese. And like I said, I adore and love them too. So anyway, even though Rodney and Rosalie and a bunch of other idiots would blah 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 blah. You should know your true Lord, your true leader. It's me, Lucifer Star. And like I said, I was the one who opened the borders. I was the one who set the laws. We were together. Germany protected me through the war, and even the Irish, probably even the French, many groups protected me. And so that's why, we were working together. I was their Lord and they're my people, and we were connected. There was this intense bond of love and devotion, feeling and protection between both of us. So, even though the children today might not know it, or might not feel it, might not understand it, like I said, they put their trust in me. So, anyway, at one point in time, anyway. So a lot of the wars probably were about, like I said, I offered them hope. I said, give me 10 years, give me 100 years, and I will give you the future. So they worked really hard. We did everything together. So. Anyway, oh well. But to the children that are out there, at least you'll know who Lucifer Star was, who I am, why, what happened. So maybe you'll understand, have an understanding of, well, you're God, I guess. You can call me God, but like I said, my name's Lucifer. It always was. Like I said, look into the books, look into the records, look throughout the histories, look throughout the pictures, look for that, for LS. Germany devoted themselves to me first. And other countries did too. The whole human race devoted itself to me. Like I said, eventually you'll probably figure out that, yeah, I was the creator of the human form, and they realized it at some point in time and redevoted themselves to me and decided to keep me alive. So, anyway, like I say, and I feel just as strongly. So I made these videos so people can understand. And that's why several points in times people are like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, my love is for my people. I'm devoted to my people and my life forms. I promised them and they promised me. So, And at different other times I was like, well, I may die, but my people will live on. Just like my exoskeletons, just like my 1.5s. When I die, they'll live on. As they should. So, I released them. Like I said, at one point in time I was bound. Other people have been like, yes, we will serve you, and basically served me. And then, like I said, after a short time or a period of time, I released them. I said, thank you very much. You're free. You're now free. Go. Build your lands. Build your colonies. You are no longer, you've done your part in whatever. So, every other life form in the universe, everyone else knew. You serve him for a time, and then he releases you. And usually when you've done something wrong. So, whatever. Anyway, look into the books, look into old records, ask another life form. Generally upon creation, I would say, I created you, now serve me. Or I would just come along and free someone, I'd be like, serve me. And they would serve me, and then, bye-bye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't forget to write. Take lots of pictures. I'd be like, take lots of pictures. I just wanted to see blah, blah, and then anyway, that's why everyone was so happy. Everyone used to be really happy, even without the computer games and everything else. Everyone loved my beautiful America. Everyone loved all my cities. They're all gorgeous and epic, and they realized eventually that they were building their future. Unlike other lords, there's lots of rulers, there's lots of powerful people in the universe. Other lords, other rulers, other people, would build for themselves. I built for, I was different. Look into the books. Look up Lucifer. Lucifer Star is my full name. So, you see these videos, can look throughout the records. And maybe you'll understand something. You can ask your parents, your grandparents, and look through for all the evidence throughout the histories. I went throughout the universe. 400 other lifetime types know me or more. Thousands, trillions probably. Like I would say, I had a colony ship. The nice slow way. I like the slow way. Sublight speed was my way. Other people who had been exponential or whatever epic were asking about me because they heard about my spaceships, and they're like, "What kind of spaceships did you build? Are they like this or like this?" And I was like, "No, those are the newer ones." And I think I might have invented them too, or something like that. But I was like, no. I use the old ones. I did all the sublight speed stuff. And they're like, "Oh, you're old." Like, yeah, I was old. I did sublight speed and had the sublight speed spaceships. I like the slow way. I wasn't in any particular hurry to get anywhere. So, and I actually kept the sublight speed spaceships actually in production, or I was building one or two, just for fun, just because I liked them better. So anyway, that's why people hear about like the seagoing ships, and it's like, well, I had seagoing ships and I had spaceships, like the LSF. There's thousands, probably millions, I don't know. People always used all my stuff. Like I would design it and build it, and then they would go play around with it after I was done with it or whatever. Like my second Lucifer Starline Starline stuff was great secondhand stuff. Like all that stuff where we fix it up and then we sell it. You know, we use it, we wear it out, and then we fix it up and resell it. That was all me. All the having extra parts for stuff and stuff like that. You know, that's all me. It's all me. So anyway, people are just confused about the whole who was the lord of the planet Earth and who was the lord of Germany and who is the namer and lord of America. Me. Like I say, it was just Rodney. Rodney very much came into existence after me, and Rodney was like, blah, 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 chip off the old block, blah, 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 blah. You know, because I became young again, or I was short. I liked being small. So they were like, you know, it's all these just, you know, talkers. Just like I'm doing to you now. I'm talking. Like I used to be a doer. I used to be, you know, like I said, you'll see all those steam trains with LS on the side. Lucifer Star. And I'm still laughing. I got shot in the face 34 times, but hey, I'm laughing. Yeah, they had me in Vietnam, and they were trying to say that there was no laws in Vietnam, and in Vietnam had no law, and so therefore, blah 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 blah. And I was like, no, you're on my planet. So anyway, whatever. You know, like I said, go throughout time and space and look it up and ask around, and you know, just spelunk the universe. You know, many people knew me. I'm sorry that the world is so confusing. I'm sorry that Rodney is a piece of shit. I'm sorry that the Congress is basically the fornication club and basically shitville. You know, I'm sorry that there's all these horrible people, whatever, or stupid people. It's not my fault. They thought they could get away with stuff. You know, Rodney and a bunch of people thought that they could hide stuff and hold me for ransom and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, probably not. So anyway, you know, Mike and his brother thought they had come up with the perfect plan to kill him. And blah blah blah, and they just have to wait for it to happen. And it's like, yeah, I met your perfect plan. He couldn't do anything about it either.